John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you the other day, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet, just want to manage your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. So you're doing a lot of good things here. You have your socials, you have your email, your phone number right here at the top where everybody can see it. Schedule a free inspection, contact us. The site, it's a one-page site, which is generally okay for some places. Raleigh, probably not the greatest, just because you're competing with a lot of different companies that have massive sites. You kind of want to build out your sites to rank for various things as well. But, that's just basically something that I would recommend is building out a site that isn't just a one-page site. And why you really want multiple pages is really more content based than anything else. So content is pretty important. It's anything you can highlight essentially is content, whether that be pictures, text, and really you want a lot of content for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords. And I did a search in Raleigh and I found 12,000 searches a month for roofing. So say I wanted to be found for that roofing companies in Raleigh, North Carolina. I would have that as a heading somewhere. I would have it as text. I might even save an image as that keyword. So instead of this image, I don't think that's an image actually. This probably is an image. It's a link. Let's use your logo. So instead of this logo image being probably ECF logo or something like that, I would save it as roofing companies in Raleigh, North Carolina, or roofing company Raleigh, North Carolina, or of it being named logo 1, it's Google's crawling it and seeing that it's actually a keyword that helps you rank. So a lot of things that are good there in terms of being found for specific keywords and ranking. Plus, content is a ranking factor. So it's one of those things that Google looks at when they're determining what websites to rank higher than others. So content really important, and definitely the more content you have, the more keywords you can be found for. So having a lot of content throughout your site is pretty important. And the reason why I say having more than one page, if you look at your competition, this is Baker Roofing, and one of the things about them is they have like a lot of different, service pages and location pages. So you can just imagine the amount of content they have. The same thing with directories, right? That's one of the reasons why directories rank so well, is because they have a ton of content. So that would be my first tip, is to add content and really build out your website. My second tip would be to, put yourself in a position to be found in many different ways. And what I mean by that is, if somebody's searching roofing companies in Raleigh, North Carolina, there's a lot of ways they can convert, right? The first way is local ads. Local ads up here at the top, these Google guaranteed. They kind of are beneficial to both consumer and roofing company. They convert at a very high rate. Usually we see messages and phone calls usually convert at about a 40 to 60 click. So that's pretty impressive for those. You're looking at Google ads below here, and they're a little bit more. You have a little bit more control over how they look, what they say, than you do the local ads, and they get a lot more impressions usually than the local ads, but they tend to convert at a much lower rate, and they are a little bit cheaper. So Google Ads is just a way to get in front of everybody and have everybody see your business and your ad. And then these Google business profiles, a great way to pull traffic. They usually pull up to 40% of the traffic. So if you're looking at this particular keyword, 500 searches a month, 200 of them are going to here. And how you really build up a Google business profile, You want as much information filled out as possible. Get as many reviews as you can. You want your name, your address, and your phone number listed in directories that have to do with your particular service or industry. You want to post regularly. You want photos that are saved as keywords and geotagged. So there's quite a bit to it, but when ranking, they can pull in quite a bit of traffic. And then obviously organic. So if you're running a local ad, if you're running a Google ad, if you're ranking in the top 3, if you're ranking organically, you're going to pull in as much traffic as you can. So that's kind of my second tip. My third tip would just be to build up the strength of your site. So essentially, this is what a brand new site looks like. You have one referring domain sending one backlink to your site. It's a do follow link, but you're not getting much power. And so you're not getting any traffic, you're not ranking for anything. If you look at Baker, which I showed you, this is a back page, but they're getting a lot of power from their home page. They have 43 referring domains or websites sending links back to their site. They're ranking on 237 keywords, and they're getting over 2,000 clicks a month. So doing quite a bit here. This is really what you want to do to really grow and build and, kind of compete with some of the big dogs there in Raleigh. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Would love to get your feedback on this video. But with that, have a great day and God bless.